the outfit is right. The shoes are right. The handbag is right. You stand in the mirror before the lunch, church, a wedding shower, or dinner with friends, and somehow the whole look still feels unfinished. Not bad, not sloppy, just not as graceful as you imagined. And very often the problem is not the outfit at all. It is the hair has a quiet power over everything you wear. A beautiful blazer can look heavy if the hair shape is dragging the face down. A lovely dress can look more casual than it is if the hair looks dry, collapsed, or accidental. A simple white shirt and pearls can look wonderfully polished with the right hair and almost tired with the wrong finish. That is why a woman can spend money on better clothes. Choose flattering colors, buy nicer shoes, even put on lipstick and earrings and still feel that something is working against her. The outfit says one thing, but the hair is saying another. And this is not about chasing to be 35 again. It is about removing the small hair habits that add heaviness, harshness, or visual fatigue to an otherwise beautiful woman. Picture a woman named Carol. She has a soft navy knit dress, low block heel shoes, a cream cardigan, and a small gold necklace. On paper, it is a lovely outfit. Feminine, comfortable, appropriate, easy to wear. She is going to a birthday lunch with two friends she has known for 30 years. She gets dressed and thinks this should work. But when she looks in the mirror, her face seems more tired than she feels. The cardigan looks a little frumpy. Her neck looks shorter. The dress looks heavier. She wonders if she needs a new outfit. Then she does one thing. She lifts the hair away from the sides of her face, adds a little softness at the crown, smooths the dry ends, and lets a few gentle pieces frame, not cover. Her face, suddenly the same outfit looks intentional. Her cheekbones come forward. Her earrings show. Her neckline opens. The navy dress looks cleaner. The cardigan looks softer, not dull. Nothing expensive changed, nothing dramatic happened. But the eye now travels upward. That is the small change, big difference moment. So let's walk through the 7 hair mistakes that can quietly ruin an elegant outfit, especially when your clothes are already trying to do the right thing. The first mistake is keeping a haircut that has lost its shape, even if the length feels safe. This is one of the most common style traps for mature women, because long hair can feel feminine, familiar, and emotionally comforting. Perhaps you have had shoulder-length hair for decades. Perhaps your husband always liked it long. Perhaps you feel that cutting it would mean giving something up. But the question is not whether long hair is allowed. Of course it is. Long hair can be beautiful at 60, 70, and beyond. The real question is whether the shape is still supporting your face and your clothes. When hair has no shape, the eye tends to follow it downward. If the ends are thin, uneven, or stringy, they can create a tired vertical line beside the face. That line can pull attention toward the lower cheeks, jawline, neck, and shoulders. Then even a refined outfit can start to look heavier than it really is. You may notice this especially with blouses, cardigans, soft jackets, and dresses with higher necklines. The outfit may already have fabric near the shoulders and chest. If the hair hangs flat on both sides, it can create a curtain effect. The face disappears between the hair and the clothing. The neckline becomes crowded. Earrings vanish. The whole upper body looks less lifted. The better alternative is not automatically a short haircut. It is a haircut with architecture. That might mean a softly layered shoulder-length cut that gives movement at the cheek and collarbone. It might mean a modern bob that sits just below the jaw or grazes the collarbone. It might mean a shorter pixie with softness around the ears and crown. It might mean keeping length but adding long layers so the hair does not sit like one heavy sheet. For a woman with a fuller waist or lower belly, this matters more than she may realize. When the hair is shapeless and the outfit is loose, the whole body can look like one soft column. But when the hair has lift, direction, and a clear perimeter, the outfit looks more styled. The eye understands where the face begins, where the shoulders are, and where the clothing line starts. If you are petite, very long hair without movement can shorten the body visually. It can take up too much of your frame. A collarbone length cut or soft bob may give you more height without changing your clothes at all. If you are plus size or have fuller upper arms, hair that ends at the widest part attention there, can especially with sleeveless dresses or short sleeves. A slightly higher or lower ending point may be more flattering. This is why a good stylist looks not only at your face, but at your shoulder width, neck length, posture, and the clothes you actually wear. A comment in hair shorter always makes a woman look older. That is not true. A severe, unflattering cut can feel aging. But a well-shaped cut often makes the face look fresher because it removes tight ends, opens the neckline, and makes the whole outfit look more deliberate. The real mistake is not long hair. The mistake is hair with no current shape. The second mistake is letting the color fight the face. Hair color is not just hair color. It sits directly beside your skin, your eyes, your glasses, your lipstick, your jewelry, and the neckline of every blouse you own. When the color is too harsh, too flat, too yellow, too inky, or too disconnected from your natural coloring, it can make even expensive clothes look less refined. This often happens in two opposite ways. One woman keeps dyeing her hair the very dark brown she had at 35. But now, with softer skin tone, lighter brows, and more texture in the face, the dark color creates a hard frame. Every line around the mouth, every shadow under the eyes, and every bit of unevenness near the jaw seems more noticeable. Her black blazer suddenly feels severe. Her red lipstick feels stronger than she intended. Her outfit may be elegant, but the overall impression is a little harsh. Another woman has transitioned to gray, which can be absolutely stunning, but the gray has turned dull yellowish or uneven. Against a beige sweater, it can make her complexion look tired. Against a black top, it can look stark. Against certain pastels, it can look washed out. She thinks the problem is her skin, but often the hair tone and clothing color are simply not harmonizing. The better alternative is to soften the relationship between hair, face, and wardrobe. If you color your hair, consider whether you need the same depth you wore 20 years ago. A soft brunette, warm chestnut, dimensional brown, gentle caramel, or dark blonde blend may look more expensive than a flat block of dark color. If you love deeper hair, keep richness, but ask whether the edges around the face could be softened with subtle dimension. If you are blonde, be careful with overly yellow blonde or very pale beige blonde that disappears into the skin. Mature skin can look beautiful with blonde hair, but the tone has to be flattering. Sometimes a slightly cooler beige, soft honey wheat, or champagne tone looks more natural than a bright yellow blonde. Sometimes lowlights give back the depth that makes your eyes stand out. If you are silver or gray, the goal is not to hide it. Gray hair often looks most elegant when it is clean in tone, well-conditioned, and paired with clothing colors that give it life. Navy charcoal, soft white, berry, teal, and clear red can sometimes make silver hair glow. On the other hand, oatmeal, muddy beige, faded olive, and dusty yellow near the face may drain certain complexions, especially if the gray is already warm or dull. This varies. A woman with warm olive skin may wear camel beautifully with gray hair. A woman with cool pink skin may look much better in soft navy or blue-red. A woman with deep brown eyes may need stronger contrast than a woman with pale blue eyes. That is why the best color choice is not based only on age. A small change that can transform the look is adjusting the color nearest the face. You may not need a new wardrobe. You may only need to stop wearing your weakest beige sweater directly under your gray hair. Add a scarf in a clearer color. Change the lipstick slightly. Choose earrings that bring light to the face. Suddenly the hair looks deliberate, not dull. And if you notice sudden hair shedding, scalp irritation, patchy loss, or a rapid change in hair texture, do not treat it as a styling issue. That is the moment to speak with a qualified dermatologist or healthcare professional. Style can help presentation, but medical changes deserve proper care. The third mistake is wearing hair too flat at the crown. Flat hair is not automatically bad. Sleek hair can be chic. A smooth bob can be beautiful. But there is a difference between sleek and collapse called hair. Sits close to the scalp, with no lift, no air, and no movement. On mature faces, this can sometimes make the face look longer, the jaw look heavier, and the outfit look more tired. It is especially noticeable when the outfit itself is soft. A knit cardigan, relaxed blouse, loose tunic, soft pants, or comfortable travel outfit. The eye needs a little structure somewhere. If the outfit is relaxed and the hair is flat, there may be no point of lift. Everything moves downward. Imagine a woman wearing a beautiful ivory blouse with straight leg jeans and loafers. The blouse is tucked slightly in front. She has a nice belt, a watch, and simple earrings, but her hair in the same place it has been parted for 30 years, lying flat at the crown and widening at the sides. The outfit should look crisp, but the face looks tired. Now imagine the same hair with just a bit of root lift at the crown, a cleaner side part or softly adjusted part, the sides tucked slightly behind one ear, and the ends polished. The outfit changes. The blouse looks more current. The earrings matter. The face looks more awake. This is not about teasing hair into a helmet. In fact, that brings us to an important point. Too much height can look outdated, but no height at all can look defeated. The better alternative is soft lift for fine hair. That may mean a lightweight volumizing mousse or root spray used sparingly at the crown, then blow drying with the roots lifted away from the scalp. For women who do not want a lot of product, even changing the part slightly can help. A part that has been in the same place for years can train the hair to lie flat. Moving it a 1/4 inch or creating a soft diagonal part can give the top a little life. For thick hair, the issue may not be volume but shape. Too much bulk at the sides and not enough lift at the top can make the face look wider. A stylist can remove weight strategically, so the hair does not form a triangle around the cheeks. For curly or textured hair, the goal is not to flatten the curl. It is to shape the crown so the hair has beautiful proportion. Curls can be incredibly elegant when they are hydrated, shaped, and allowed to frame the face without overwhelming it. The wrong cut can make curls sit heavy at the bottom. The right cut can lift the entire outfit. This is also where posture matters. As we get older, many of us naturally round forward a little at the shoulders. Hair that collapses at the crown can exaggerate that downward line. But a small amount of lift can visually lengthen the neck and balance the shoulders. If you wear glasses, crown volume becomes even more important. Glasses already create a strong horizontal line across the face. If the hair above the glasses is completely flat, the frames can dominate. A little softness above the frames balances the face beautifully. The common misunderstanding is that volume means big hair. It does not. Modern volume is quiet. It is touchable. It is flexible. It moves. It does not look sprayed into place. The fourth mistake is letting the ends look dry, frizzy, or unfinished. This one can sabotage even the most expensive outfit. You can wear a silk blouse, a tailored coat, beautiful trousers, and polished shoes, but if the ends of the hair look rough and neglected, the entire look can feel less intentional. Hair ends are like the hem of a garment. If the hem is clean, the outfit looks finished. If the hem is frayed, the outfit looks tired. Dry ends often happen because hair changes over time. It may become finer, more fragile, more porous, more wiry, or more resistant to smoothness. Gray hair can also behave differently from pigmented hair. Some women find that their silver strands feel coarser or drier. Others find that color-treated hair becomes more delicate. Add heat styling, towel rubbing, overwashing, or skipping conditioner, and the ends can start to look fuzzy. Visually, frizzy ends create noise. They blur the line of the haircut. They make a bob look less sharp, a shoulder-length cut look thinner, and long hair look less healthy. They can also compete with textured fabrics. If you are wearing tweed, buccal, linen, ribbed knits, or a patterned blouse, rough hair ends can add one more layer of visual clutter. The better alternative is not necessarily perfectly smooth hair. It is finished hair. Finished curly hair may have defined curls with moisture and shape. Finished straight hair may have smooth ends that turn slightly under or away. Finished wavy hair may have soft bend with the driest ends trimmed. Finished gray hair may have a clean tone and a little shine. The point is not perfection. The point is polish. A tiny trim can do more than a new blouse. If your ends are see-through, uneven, or constantly catching on your collar, ask your stylist whether removing even half an inch would make the shape look healthier. Sometimes women avoid trims because they are trying to keep length, but the last inch may be the very thing making the whole style look weaker. Also be careful with heat. Too much heat can make fragile hair look dull and brittle. If you use a blow dryer, curling iron, flat iron, or hot brush, use the lowest effective heat. Do not hold it too long in one place, and give your hair days when it does not have to perform. If your hair is wet and delicate, handle it gently. Straight hair often benefits from drying a bit before combing with a wide-tooth comb, while textured or tightly curled hair may be better detangled while damp with plenty of slip. The elegant outfit test is simple. Put on your outfit, then look only at the outline of your hair. Do the ends look like part of the style? Or do they look like something you forgot to address? This is one of the easiest places to improve. A little leave-in conditioner, a smoother blow dry at the ends, a small trim, a better brush, a satin pillowcase, or simply not rubbing the hair aggressively with a towel can make a visible difference. And if you wear black, navy, white, cream, or any solid color near the shoulders, your hair ends become more noticeable. A dark sweater behind light gray frizz will show every flyaway. A white blouse under dark dry ends will show every broken piece. That does not mean you should avoid those colors. It means the hair finish matters more with clean, simple clothes. The fifth mistake is choosing a hairstyle that hides the face instead of framing it. This is subtle, and it often comes from insecurity. A woman may feel concerned about her jawline, neck, cheeks, forehead lines, or thinning hair at the temples, so she pulls hair forward. She lets it fall over the sides of the face. She uses bangs that are too heavy. She keeps side pieces long enough to cover, but not shaped enough to flatter. The intention is understandable. She is trying to feel protected. But visually, too much hair around the face can create shadows. It can close off the eyes, shorten the neck, hide earrings, and make the upper body look heavier. Instead of softening the face, it can make the woman look as if she is retreating behind her hair. This mistake shows up strongly with special event outfits. A woman puts on a lovely dress for a wedding, adds earrings, maybe a wrap, and then leaves the hair hanging forward because she feels exposed with it back. But the dress neckline needs space. The earrings need air. The collarbone needs a little light. If the hair covers everything, the outfit cannot do its work. The better alternative is framing, not hiding. Framing means the hair guides attention to the eyes, cheekbones, lips, and neckline. Hiding means the hair blocks those features. The difference may be only 1 inch. If you have a soft jawline, you may not want blunt hair ending exactly at the fullest part of the jaw. A slightly longer piece that moves away from the face may be more flattering. If you have a longer face, very long straight pieces on both sides may pull everything downward, while soft layers around the cheek can add balance. If you have a short neck, heavy hair sitting on the shoulders may make the neck look shorter, while lifting one side behind the ear can open the line. Bangs deserve special attention. Bangs can be wonderful. They can soften the forehead, bring attention to the eyes, and make a haircut feel fresh. But heavy, straight across bangs that sit too low can make the face look closed and the eyes look smaller, especially if you wear glasses. Wispy bangs, curtain bangs, or side-swept softness may be more flattering for many women, but it depends on hair density and face shape. If your hair is thin at the front, heavy bangs may not be the answer. They can steal hair from the crown and make the top look flatter. A softer face framing layer, a slightly off-center part, or a cut that creates movement may work better. If your hair is thick and gray, you may need the opposite. Enough shaping so the front does not become bulky. Beautiful gray hair can look regal, but if it forms a half delicate jewelry, it can overpower delicate jewelry, soft makeup, and feminine blouses. A small change, big difference moment here is the ear tuck. Not a tight, severe tuck, just one side softly tucked behind the ear. Suddenly the earring shows, the cheekbone opens. The neckline breathes, a button-down shirt looks cleaner, a cardigan looks less matronly. A dress looks more styled. The contrarian idea is this. Sometimes showing a little more face is actually more flattering than covering it. Confidence does not always come from hiding the parts we worry about. Sometimes it comes from creating a better frame around them. The sixth mistake is wearing a hairstyle that is too stiff for the outfit. There was a time when a set hairstyle meant respectability. Hair was done once, sprayed firmly, and expected to last through church, dinner, errands, and wind. For some women, that still feels like the definition of being polished. But today's elegant dressing, especially for mature women, often relies on ease. Soft knits, fluid trousers, relaxed blazers, linen shirts, refined denim, simple dresses, low heels, clean jewelry. If the outfit has movement but the hair is frozen, the look can feel dated. Stiff hair also tends to create a hard outline around the face. It can make the expression look less relaxed. It can make makeup look heavier. It can make pearl earrings or structured jackets feel more old-fashioned than they need to. This does not mean messy hair is better. Messy hair can make a nice outfit look careless. The goal is controlled softness. Think of a woman wearing a camel blazer, dark jeans, loafers, and a cream blouse. If her hair is sprayed into a round, unmoving shape, the outfit may look like she is trying to update herself, but holding on to an old beauty habit. If the same haircut is brushed softer, with a little lift and natural movement, the outfit suddenly looks modern. The better alternative is flexible hold. If you need hairspray, use it to support the style, not freeze it. If your hair collapses quickly, focus on the roots rather than coating the entire head. If you have curls, use products that define and reduce frizz without creating a crunchy shell. If you wear a bob, let it have a little swing. If you wear short hair, let there be texture, not spikes stiffened with product. Be careful with the combination of stiff hair and formal clothes. A structured jacket, pearls, a brooch, black pumps, and sprayed hair. You may not need to change all of it. Loosen one element. Wear the pearls with a softer knit. Wear the blazer with modern jeans. Wear the short set hair with lighter earrings. Let the hair move a little. This is especially important for date night, lunch with friends, travel outfits, and family gatherings where you want to look polished but approachable. A woman can look beautifully groomed without looking armored. The common misunderstanding is that softness means lack of effort. Actually, soft hair often takes more thoughtful styling than stiff hair. It requires a good cut, the right amount of product, and restraint. It says, I took care of myself, not I am trying too hard. The seventh mistake is ignoring the relationship between hairstyle and neckline. This is the one most women never think about, yet it affects almost every outfit. Hair and neckline sit next to each other. They either cooperate or compete. If your hair shape and your neckline are both heavy, the face can look crowded. If they are both too open without enough softness, the look can feel bare. If the hair ends at the same place as the neckline, the eye can get stuck. A high crew neck with heavy hair around the shoulders can shorten the neck. A turtleneck with long flat hair can make the upper body look like one block. A collared shirt with hair sitting over the collar can look rumpled. A boat neck with wide hair can make the shoulders look broader. A V-neck with hair pulled too severely back may feel stark unless there is softness in earrings or makeup. The better alternative is to style the hair for the neckline you are wearing. With a higher neckline, consider lifting the hair slightly away from the neck or tucking one side back. You do not have to wear an updo. Even showing a little space between hair and fabric can make the neck look longer. With a V-neck, soft face framing pieces can be lovely because the neckline already creates length. But make sure the hair does not collapse into the V, and cover the beauty of a V-neck is that it draws the eye upward and downward in a graceful line. Let it breathe. With a collared shirt, decide whether the hair goes clearly inside-outside or clearly away from the collar. What looks aging is the in-between place where the hair catches, flips, and bunches. A crisp white shirt can look expensive when the hair is smooth at the nape or lifted slightly. It can look messy when the ends fight the collar all day. With a dress for church, a wedding, or dinner, look at the balance. If the dress has detail near the neckline, ruffles, lace, pleats, a bow embroidery, a strong collar, you may want simpler hair. If the dress is very plain, hair can bring softness and interest. With scarves, be extra careful. Scarves can be beautiful on mature women, especially with gray hair or simple outfits. But a bulky scarf plus heavy hair around the neck can create too much volume under the chin. Try lifting the hair off the scarf, using a smaller scarf, or choosing earrings instead. This also matters with handbags and jewelry. A woman may buy a beautiful necklace, but cover it with hair. She may choose lovely earrings, but hide them behind side pieces. She may wear a refined blazer, but let the hair sit heavily over the lapels. The outfit looks accidental because the parts are not communicating. Before you leave the house, do the neckline check. Look at where your hair ends. Look at where your neckline begins. Look at where your earrings sit. If all three are crowded in the same little area, change one thing. Tuck the hair. Change the necklace. Open one button, add a little lift, switch to a smaller earring, remove the scarf. It takes 30 seconds, and it can change the whole impression. Now let's correct a few misunderstandings that keep women stuck. The first misunderstanding is that gray hair is the problem. It is not. Neglected gray hair can dull an outfit, but intentional gray hair can be breathtaking. Silver hair with a clean-cut, shine-flattering clothing colors and polished accessories can look more sophisticated than forced color ever could. The question is not, should I hide my gray? The question is my gray being supported by shape, tone, and wardrobe color? The second misunderstanding is that longer hair is always more feminine. Femininity is not stored in inches. A soft bob can be feminine. A pixie can be feminine. Shoulder-length waves can be feminine. A silver crop can be feminine. What matters is softness, proportion, movement, and whether the cut feels like it belongs to the woman wearing it. The third misunderstanding is that short hair requires no styling. Short hair often needs more precision because every little piece is visible. A beautiful short cut can make earrings, lipstick, glasses, and collars look wonderful. But if it is allowed to grow into a shapeless cap, it can make outfits look less polished. Short does not mean automatic. It means the shape must be maintained. The fourth misunderstanding is that thinning hair should always be puffed up. Over-teasing fine hair can make it look fragile and dated. The gentle lift, flattering color dimension, and products that do not weigh the hair down. If the part is widening or the scalp is showing more than usual, a stylist can respect, not panic, and a dermatologist can help determine whether there is an underlying reason. The fifth misunderstanding is that hair must be perfect to look elegant. It does not. In fact, overly perfect hair can look less modern. The goal is cared for, flattering, and intentional. A few soft flyaways are human. A gentle wave, a loose bun, a clean ponytail, a soft crop, a silver bob. These can all work when the proportions are right. So what should you actually do when you are standing in front of the mirror? Start with the outfit, then ask what the hair needs to contribute. If the outfit is loose, soft, or a more shape. If you are wearing a flowing tunic, wide-leg pants, or a cozy cardigan, avoid hair that also looks shapeless. Add lift at the crown, smooth the ends, or define the curl. If the outfit is structured like a blazer, crisp shirt, tailored trousers, or sheath dress, the hair can be softer. This keeps the look from becoming too severe. A little movement around the face can make tailored clothes feel feminine instead of rigid. If your outfit is dark, check whether your hair color and makeup need light. A black top with dark hair and no lipstick can make the face fade backward. A black top with gray hair may look striking, but you may need a clearer lip color, earrings, or a softer neckline to keep the look alive. If your outfit is pale, check whether the hair creates enough contrast. Beige, ivory, soft gray, and blush can look beautiful, but if your hair and skin are also very soft in color, you may need definition from brows, glasses, jewelry, or lipstick. If you are wearing glasses, make sure your hair and frames are not competing. Strong frames often look best with hair that has some softness. Very delicate frames may need a little more hair shape so the face does not disappear. If your bangs hit the top of your glasses awkwardly, that one detail can make the whole outfit feel off. If your neck is a concern, do not automatically cover it with hair. Heavy hair sitting on the neck can sometimes draw more attention there. A soft open neckline, a flattering earring, may look more graceful than hiding everything. If your arms are a concern, remember that hair can affect the shoulder area. Long hair lying over the upper arms can create visual width, especially with short sleeves. Try moving the hair back from the shoulders and see whether the sleeve suddenly looks better. If your waist letting the whole upper body become heavy. Hair with no lift, a loose top, a long cardigan, and dark pants can create one downward line. Add structure near the face and the outfit looks more balanced. Now here is the practical checklist. Before leaving the house, ask yourself, does my hair have a clear shape today, or is it simply hanging there? Does the color near my face make my skin look alive, or does it make me look tired before I even begin? Is there a little lift at the crown, or has the top collapsed? Do the ends look finished, or are they making the outfit look less cared for? Is my hair framing my face or hiding it? Does the hold look touchable, or does the style look stiff and frozen? Is my hairstyle working with my neckline, collar, earrings, and glasses? If just one answer feels off, do not start changing the entire outfit. Change the smallest visible thing first. Tuck one side behind the ear, add a little root lift, smooth the ends, change the part, open the collar, switch earrings, add lipstick, trim the dry ends at your next appointment. Ask your stylist for face framing pieces instead of a dramatic transformation. Try a softer hair color around the face. Use less hairspray. Use conditioner more consistently. Let the neckline breathe. This is how style becomes easier. Not by buying more and more clothes, but by understanding why the pieces you already own sometimes fail in the mirror. Because a truly polished woman is not polished, because every detail is expensive. She is polished because the details agree with each other. Her hair does not fight her blouse. Her neckline does not fight her jawline. Her earrings are not hidden. Her color does not drain her face. Her shoes may be comfortable, but the line still looks intentional. Her handbag may be simple, but the outfit feels complete. Her gray hair, colored hair, fine hair, thick hair, curly hair, short hair, or long hair is not treated as an afterthought. It is part of the outfit, and that is the message I want you to take with you. You do not need to look younger in the artificial sense. You do not need to erase your age, chase every trend, or become someone unrecognizable. But you can look fresher, lighter, more current, and more like yourself when your hair supports the woman you are today. Not the woman you were 20 years ago. Not the woman in a magazine. Not the woman your stylist automatically assumes you want to be. You, the woman who wants to feel graceful at lunch. The woman who wants to walk into church looking composed. The woman who wants to attend a wedding without worrying that she looks dated.